Well, hello everybody. This is our guidance session for the fourth idea assignment. I'm going to assume that you've read the case and work off of that premise. Number one, if you've previously imported it, then delete it. We go there. Summarization checkbook, a light click, delete, yes, and it's gone. Number two says import. It again back into idea, and I'm in home, import, a little click on import over there. There we go. It's Microsoft Excel. I'm going to find it, and for me it is datasets, sample. We're good. Next. Everything is good here, except I want to abbreviate this to Somerville, and we're good. Number two is done. Number three, analysis, visualization, discover. Analysis, visualization, discover, left click, and might have a little wait here because it is going to go and invoke Python. I'm back and I need to move my Python output across. There it is. It's just fitting. I got it. Show a screenshot of the graph, and it's a screenshot of this graph over here. And that is number three, done. Number four. Tell me what is being graphed over here, and your big clue, of course, is the heading, the label on the y-axis, and the label and the details that you see on the x-axis over there. And that would be number four, done. Scan the results from three above, especially the top row over there. It includes the number of negative records. How many negative records are in the data? And you should just give that as an answer. I believe it picked this up because negative records are odd. There are very few of them compared to the rest of the numbers in the field. Number six. Review the government categories. And if I go here and I hover, you can see what popped up on the left was government category, the sum, and the count. I hover, what popped up was category, sum, and count. I hovered, what popped up was category, sum, and count. And number six says, which of the categories has the largest record count? Number seven, see the comments section. What I have to do now is, in fact, delete this on the X at the top right. Don't save. I'm back here. Number seven is talking about this comment over here. I'll give it a little click. There we go. It talks about the database has been truncated. And number seven says maximum records has been reached. Is the first sentence correct? And in order to determine whether that sentence is correct, you're going to have to look at the number of records in IDEA. Look at the number of records in your Excel source file and see whether we've lost any, and then answer yes or no and give a little reason. That would be good. That is number seven done. Number eight says delete the comment, and I'm going to go up here right there where it says delete. Delete has been highlighted, a left click, and I'm good to go. When I close this, voila, comment has disappeared. Number nine, give me all the records, all the payments to a vendor whose name includes the words Kevin Klein. I'm going there. We go back. The routine to use is, amazingly, data, search, well, it's data search. The text to find is Kevin Klein, and I want to find it in the field called vendor name. And as much as I am clicking on the checkbox here, vendor name is not being checked. I'm going to go back and try quotes, and still vendor name is not being checked. And even if I remove this here, for love of money, I cannot check that, nor can I click OK. So my congratulations to IDEA for breaking this. It used to work fine in version number 11. Depending on whether you get it to work or not, you can either say routine not working for number 9, or you can give me the screenshot of the 4 records that do include Kevin Klein if your version of IDEA does allow it to work. I'm just going to cancel out of here and say I couldn't do number 9. There will be no points deducted if you can't do it either. Number 10. Analysis, extract, direct all payments made on July 1st, 2013, which is the day after the end of the fiscal year. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go analysis, extract, direct. There we go. I suppose I don't particularly want those fields. Oops, I'm going to white them out. There we do. Okay. File name is, we'll just call it July checks. I'm going to go here, and I want all the cases with the check date. So I'm going down to check date, double click. The check date equals, and now I need to enter the date. And the way to do that is I've opened the quotes, and the date is 2013 07 for July 01, close the quotes. And the nice thing is it's turned purple. And if I go there, it says valid equations. I'm pretty good here. And let's go with a check mark. We're good there, and we'll do, which fields do I particularly, I don't want those. I'm good. We'll do OK. And here we have a good answer. We can see we have 9 records, all dated July 1st, and all paying somebody for having done work at an election that was, no doubt, before July 1st. I need to go back there, and in fact I'm going to close this table out. And indeed you need to show me screenshots to show that you've in fact done the work. 10 is done. Any duplicate IDs? So you can read that section over there. Analysis, explore, duplicate key, do not include those. And here we go. Okay. Analysis, explore, duplicate key detection. I don't want the fields, those. The key, it gave me ID because it's the first field, but in fact that is the one that I want to look for. Duplicates on, I'm good over here, just because it was the first field. And I'm going to go duplicate ID, and we can go OK. And now I have 96 records. I can see that. You can't see it because it's cut it off, but at the bottom right I can see number of records 96, and amazingly they do use IDs more than once. I don't know if any of them are used 3 times, but we have duplicates in the ID field, so things are not in fact identified uniquely. Number 16, oh, here it is. Show the screenshot, and we should be done. Number 12, I want to know whether any checks were written on a Saturday or Sunday, and for that I need to know the day of the week. We're back here. I'm going to add a new field called day of the week. Hide organization and account description fields. Oh, I need to close this. I'm here. Hide the organization description, right click, hide, account description, right click, hide. So now I have sort of a slightly slimmer Somerville, and I need the day of the week in here. And in order to do that, I need to go data, add, used to be data append. The field name is day week, the column name, and the parameter is, there we go. I need to go to dates time here, and the day of the week function is called DOW, D-O-W, little left click there. Give me the day of the week, and look at the date field called check date. There's check date. I'm going to give it a little double click there, and it's jumped up. We can just do a little check over there. It says valid equation. Okay, we're going to do check. There we go. Day, week. Everything looks good. Description. We'll go day of the week, and we'll do OK. So this is very nice. This tells me that this was the 4th day of the week, which is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going back to number 12, just check here. Use the day of the week, hide, so a screenshot of the first 8 rows, which should include the day week field. So first 8 rows, and you should be able to capture all this in a screenshot. And that is number 12. 13. Count the number of checks paid on each day of the week. Were any checks dated Saturday or Sunday, show a table of your results. Here we go. It is analysis, categorize, summarization. There we go. Field to summarize is day week. Numeric fields to total, I'm going to do this. I don't really want the total of amount. I don't want the sum, but I do want the count. And the count will come along with the ride if I get the sum. File name checks day week, and we'll do result here, same, checks day week. Everything is good. Create database, it means create table. This is very nice, except this is a bit rough over here. I prefer going to the table that I created. Give it a left click, and there it is. For the day of the week, number 2, 141 checks, 3, 207, Wednesday, their big day. And to answer this question, were any checks dated on a Saturday or a Sunday? So show a table. So show this table. Saturday would be day 7 and Sunday would be day 1. The answer is no if you don't see any 1s or any 7s. If a vendor was paid $5,000, what happens is they enter the check twice, once for each category. Here we go. Identify the 4 check numbers that were used to pay 5 categories of expenses. There's going to be a little bit of work here. I need to close this, and I need to close this, and I need to get back to my checkbook. There we go. I'm worried about the check number being duplicated. And so what I'm going to do here is analysis, summarization. There we go. The field to summarize is check num. There we go. I want the count. How many times was each check number used? I need to sum the amount only because if I sum it, the check number, the count comes along for the ride. Create a database, of course it means create a table, and check num counts. I hope I spelled that correctly. Create a result. Check num counts. This should be good. I'm doing an okay. This is very nice. And again, this is a bit rough. I don't like to work with this. I'm going to close this here and go to check num counts. Open it. There we go. Check number 2, used once. The number 3, used once. The number 98, used twice. And what the question says is, there we go. There were 4 check numbers that we used to pay 5 categories of expenses. I'm going to go here. I'm going to sort. And so we'll go, I want to sort on the number of records. Data, sort. I want to sort on number of records, descending, and I'll get the high counts at the top. And there we indeed have it. This check number, that, and that, those 4 check numbers were each used 4 times. I'm going to go back to the requirements here. Identify the 4 check numbers that were used to pay 5 categories of expenses. Show a screenshot of your results. And indeed, the screenshot would be the top 4 rows of results and the heading. Now, use the join to identify the 5 payments made with each of the 4 check numbers. Sort your results by check number ascending. I think it does that automatically. What I need to do is I need to extract a little table with just that information there. In fact, I don't even need the amount sum. So I'm going to go analysis, extract, direct. And I'm going to call this check 5 because there were 5 categories of expenses for each of these 4 checks. And I'm going to go number of records equals 5. And this should give me just those top 4 results. I'm going to do OK. And I'm going to do which fields, I don't really need that sum. We'll do OK. And we'll do OK. Beautiful. I have my little thing called check 5, and now I don't particularly want sorted database. I don't particularly want that either, but I do want Somerville open. There we go, and maybe I can, there we go. Somerville first, that one second, keep Somerville. Now, it is a case of doing the join. Analysis, relate, join. There we go. Primary database is the full Somerville. I'm pretty good. I suppose I don't really want that day of the week anymore. So we'll do OK. Primary database. Secondary database is check 5. And something opened over here. That opened, and where is check 5? Check 5, where are you? Check 5. You can't be hiding. Somerville, check 5, there it is. Okay. We're good. Fields, I don't really need number of records. We're good there. Join the databases, match on check number. Match on, there's not much in this database. Check number in the table, I mean. Here we go. Join, and what I want is matches only. In other words, I want to haul all the check numbers, those 4 check numbers, out of this database. So look here and find those 4 check numbers over here. And we should be good. I'm going to do an OK. And it's working very well, especially as I can see I have 20. Let me go to the check numbers. I have 5 categories there, 5 categories there, 5 categories, 5 categories. It's the same check. We can see the dates are being repeated. And go back. First 10 rows, check number ascending. Let's see if it's done that. It actually has done check number ascending. It has, so I don't need to sort there. And I think I'm good to go here. Show a screenshot of the first 10 rows. Review the case submission checklist. Whew. We're done.